Etra-chan saw it! A few years ago, I was working as a manager for a certain company. One day, I was working as normal when...
Tsutsuji? I'm sorry, but there has been a change in our workload and we have to reduce our staff. Please pick 2 part-time staff members to be fired.
What? Under my boss's orders, I had to choose 2 part-timers to fire. I have to think about who should be fired. I really don't want to. It makes my stomach hurt. I can't sit here and complain about it. I have to pick someone. First, there's Karin. She's young, but is a single mother. That sounds like a tough situation, so I'd like to keep her on. Yuri said that she's working hard to save money for her kids' college education. Azami said she was having trouble making ends meet because she's repaying a loan. There were about 10 other part-timers. After taking a few days to think about it, I finally decided on one person. I guess... Yuzuriha, maybe. She was still in her 20s and already married. She had no children. She wasn't in good health and frequently called in sick the day after her shifts. When she did come to work, she would often rest in the break room. She's still young and her husband should be able to help support her. I think she should be okay. I still need to decide on one other person.
Tsutsuji, have you decided yet? I'd like to know your decision soon.
My boss started to rush me. By the time I had decided on one person, I had developed a bald patch the size of a quarter.
Tsutsuji, what happened?
Mama's balding! As for the second person, I decided on Akane. She was in her 30s and already married. She didn't have any kids. She was very talented, so I felt bad, but she had multiple certifications and I thought she could easily find work somewhere else. Yuzuriha? Akane? I'm really sorry. I hope you'll find new jobs soon. Finally, the day I had to fire them came. First, I called Yuzuriha over. I'm really sorry. But then... No, it's okay. I often took time off. I felt bad, too. I'll take this time to get better. Yuzuriha took it really well. On the other hand, Akane... And that's why I have no choice but to let you go. I'm really sorry. What? Is this something you decided, Tsutsuji? Yes. I see. She gave me a piercing glare, then left without saying a word. Even though I had prepared myself for this, there was something scary about that look Akane gave me. And those 2 stopped coming to work from that day. A few days later... Thanks for your hard work. We'll be leaving now. I'll be leaving as well.
Oh, good work today.
It's gotten so dark already. It happened while I was waiting for the light to change. I'm happy my husband got out early today. What?
Look out!
Yeah! Out of nowhere, someone pushed me into the road.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Luckily, the driver slammed on his brakes and stopped the car, and I wasn't hit.
What are you doing?
Someone call the police!
Then, when I turned around to see who had pushed me, Yuzuriha, it was you?
Was she trying to kill her? Hey, why aren't the police here yet?
At the time, it might have been better to leave it to the police, but... I'm sorry, but I know this person. It's okay, so please let her go. Maybe I blamed myself since I had fired her. Or maybe I was just surprised it was her. But I couldn't just leave her to the cops. I thanked the people that had caught Yuzuriha, and then I brought her to a cafe. I think you have a reason for behaving like you did. If you'd like, I'll listen if you're willing to tell me what's going on. She started talking, a little bit at a time. She got married and moved here from far away to be with her husband. She didn't have any friends or anyone she could confide in. Her health crumbled and her husband didn't seem to care. He demanded the house to be spotless. And that's why, even if it was physically hard for me, while I was at work, I could mentally relax. Hey, wouldn't it be easier if your husband wasn't around? I knew it. That's the reason. Yuzuriha, you're still in your 20s. This should be the most fun and happiest time of your life. You still have time to start over. So don't settle for a man you don't love and doesn't treat you right. Maybe it would be best to go back to your parents for a while and take some time to think things over. Then, I'll think about it. Susuji, I'm really sorry about today. It's fine. Nothing bad happened in the end anyway. I sent Yuzuriha on her way and headed home myself. I'm home.
Welcome back. You're late today.
Mama's home. Yeah, sorry.
Hey, Tsutsuji!
Mama!
Hang in there!
Maybe my nerves were just shot, but as soon as I got home, I spiked a fever and collapsed. Honestly, I wasn't really worried about Yuzuriha. I was just scared and wanted her to go as far away from me as possible. It became harder and harder to go to work, so I ended up quitting. With the support of my family, I started feeling better, and we are now living peacefully. I don't know what happened to Yuzuriha after that, but she never contacted me again after that day. I think taking the time to talk with her was the best choice. I hope that they don't resent me and are both living happily.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。リストラ宣言をする側もされる側も苦しいものですよね。やむを得ない事情もありますし、きっと理解はしていても誰かを恨まずにはいられませんよね。それにしても事故が大ごとにならなくてよかったです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでも怖いなぁと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。